Hey guys, welcome to today's video. We are here to talk all about mascara. I'm going to be ranking the best-selling mascaras at Sephora for you. I'm going to give you a demo. I'm going to let you know what's good. Are they lengthening? Are they volumizing? Are they doing everything that they should be doing in a mascara? And which one is worth your money? So if that's what you're into, this is the place for you. If you are new, hello and welcome. My name is Kelly and I love all things makeup and beauty. I love talking. I love makeup. I love talking about makeup. So if you like to chat about makeup too, this is the place for you. We're just makeup obsessed over here. We love chatting. We love chatting about makeup. So I would love to have you join the fam. Why don't we go ahead and start talking about some mascara? Purchased the Lash Stash to Go from Sephora, and this is like a best sellers kit. So they pulled 5 of like their best selling mascaras, threw minis in a kit, and you get to try them out. You get to try out 5 minis and you get a voucher for a full size mascara. So in my opinion, this is a great deal because not only do you get to try out some sample sizes, you get to then try out samples, but go in and redeem your voucher for a full size of the one that you like best. And I mean, like, who doesn't want to do that? You don't have to do a double purchase. It's not like you're trying this out and then you're going and purchasing the one you like. Like, you spend $28, then you turn this in. You don't have to spend more money to get a full size. So this little kit here does come with 5 mascaras. You have the Tartlette Tubing Mascara, the Rare Beauty Mascara, the Benefit Roller Lash, the Too Faced, you know the one, and then the Milk Makeup Mascara. But in addition to trying those mascaras out today, I did want to share one that I love so much with you, which is the Lancome Mascara Big. I also had a lot of you mentioning the Caliray Come Hell or High Water, which is a tubing mascara. I really wanted to look at that one and the Tarte together. And I've heard a lot of people recently talking about this new Tower 28 mascara, so I thought that I would throw those in as well. We have 8 mascaras to talk about. I'm gonna rank them based on my favorites. Let's get started. I do wanna say I don't hate any of these, just so that you know. Even the one that is in 8th place and last place, I don't hate it, right? It's just not my top favorite. I am looking for volume. I am looking for length. I don't wear falsies, so like I want my eyelashes to be banging. So in last place is this one right here from Tower 28. It is called the Make Waves Mascara. This one, I didn't think it was bad. I just don't feel like it really did much for me. It didn't really lengthen. It didn't really volumize. It didn't really give anything extra to my lashes. But like, it wasn't bad. It didn't smudge all over my face. It wasn't flaking throughout the day, but it was kind of like easy to forget. I feel like there are so many better mascaras out there that like, I don't think that I would recommend this one for you to go out and purchase because it just felt very basic to me. This mascara is $20 on the Sephora website. It is an Allure 2022 Clean Beauty winner. It is supposed to be volumizing and lengthening and safe for sensitive eyes, but in the end, I just didn't really feel like it was anything special, so I don't think that I would really recommend this one. Again, not horrible, but like not a fave. In 7th place, we have another Allure, but this is a 2023 bestseller, and it is from Caliray. This is the Come Hell or High Water. This is a tubing mascara. I'm dipping my toe in the tubing mascara pond. I have heard a lot of claims about tubing mascaras. I wanted to see what they were all about. This one is $24. It's supposed to be volumizing, lengthening, and curling, and it's supposed to be easy to remove with water. Y'all, I'm gonna be real honest with you. I had to like look up on TikTok how to remove tubing mascaras because the first time I went to wash my face, I was just like going in as normal with my makeup removing balm, and then I was going in with my makeup eraser and my hands, and like this mascara was sticking, y'all. It was sticking to me. I could not get it off of my lashes. So in the event that you are unfamiliar with tubing mascaras, I figured out a way to take it off, okay? So first, I go in with my cleansing balm and my makeup eraser, but I avoid the eye area. All you need to do is take warm water on your fingers. It needs to be warm though. And I just kind of set my finger on my lash. I just set it there for a minute. I do a little jiggle side to side, and then you have to kind of like press down. And the tubes that were wrapped around your lashes will be all underneath your eye. To be fair, on the TikTok, people were then just taking their finger and swiping it away. No, I still had black all under there. It was not easy to remove. Anyway, I didn't think this was bad. I just don't really know that it did much for me. Tubing mascara is really good at not smudging. I do have an issue. My lashes are pretty long to begin with, so I get some smudging on, like, you know, they're hooded, so on the top of my lid. I didn't have any issues with this. It was long lasting. I do think that it's more lengthening than volumizing, but I need some extra volume because my lashes are pretty long. I want you to coat them, but I need some extra volume. So I'm gonna keep using this. We'll see if my mind changes on it, but it didn't like knock my socks off or blow me out of the water, but I didn't hate it. I didn't hate it. That brings us to the number 6 spot, which is Too Faced. This one has been around. It's not new. It's been around the block. It's been around for a while. And this was actually an OG favorite of mine back in the day. It's $29 at Sephora. This one does say that it's supposed to be lengthening and volumizing. It's supposed to lock in your curls for dramatic lashes with extreme volume. I do find this to be more volumizing than lengthening. And I think that's why I loved it for so long, because I need more volume. Like, the length is there. I want to coat it. I want to see that there's mascara on my lashes, but I really need a little bit of help with the volume. And I find this one to be very voluminous. However, with this one, the reason why it's not like in my top spot is that I do struggle with some smudging. I will have smudging at the end of the day. I don't like waterproof mascara. It's hard for me to get off. So I will get some smudging at the end of the day above, you know, my lids, and I have to wipe it off, and it's like a whole thing. But overall, I think this is a great mascara. I enjoyed it for years. I don't love the name. I wish the name was a little bit different, but it's a good quality mascara. Although if you're looking at the price comparably, this one is a little bit more expensive, and I feel like you could probably get something that's better for less price. You know what I mean? I know this is coming in at the number 5 spot, so this may be a surprise to you, but I really, really enjoyed this Tartlette tubing mascara. I didn't know what to expect. The wand looks a little bit interesting to me. I kind of like the fat, chunky wands. This one's more thin and narrow. It's $27 at Sephora. It does say it's supposed to be volumizing and lengthening, curling, long wearing. Because it is a tubing mascara, you really do have that long wearing effect. There is no flaking. It is comfortable on the lids. Again, tubing mascara, that's probably why it's a little bit lower down, because I do find it a little bit difficult to take off. But if I'm comparing the Tartlette to the Caliray, I like the Tartlette better. I do find that it gives me a little bit more length and a little bit more volume. I generally go in with 2 coats of mascara no matter what mascara I'm putting on, but with the Tartlette, with 1 coat, they looked beautiful. They looked elongated. They looked a little bit more full. Not huge on the volume, more so on the lengthening, but it gave me more oomph than the Caliray. And when I tried them out for the first time, I did one on each eye, so I really was able to compare them, and that's how I determined that I liked the Tartlette tubing better. Again, no smudging, it's long wearing, it's comfortable on the eyes, all of the things. I don't know if I mentioned, it's $27, and I'm a fan of it for a tubing mascara. I thought that I tried the Milk Makeup Kush High Volumizing Mascara in the past, and I thought that I didn't like it, but this is coming in at the number 4 spot. It's the mascara that I'm wearing today, and I found this to be very volumizing. It is $28 at Sephora. It does say that it's supposed to be volumizing, vegan, and cruelty-free, and it says that it's going to give you an ultra dramatic falsie level lashes. I do find that this is definitely volumizing. You have that thicker wand that is better at really coating the lashes and giving you that volume. The longevity is there. I don't struggle with too much of like the transfer on my lids. The one qualm about this, and the reason why it is a little bit lower, is it almost felt like it was pulling out too much product when I was trying to put it on today. Like, I had the little fibers. I don't know if it's because I've been trying tubing mascara, but it had like little fibers that I was trying to pull off, or like lashes of mine that I was trying to pull off, and it felt a little bit clumpy, so I had to be careful not to go in too much because they were starting to stick together. But overall, I'm going to continue using this. I think it's a great mascara, and I mean, it's coming in at the number 4 spot. Like, it's giving me the volume that I want. Not my favorite volumizing mascara. That's coming up soon, but it gave me some good volume, and so I would definitely recommend this one. Coming in at number 3 is the Rare Beauty by Selena Gomez. This is the Perfect Strokes Universal Volumizing Mascara. $20, y'all. $20. That's more affordable than some of these other mascaras that we've been talking about here, and this one is also volumizing. It does have claims saying it's lengthening and curling as well, but I find this definitely to be more of a volumizing mascara, and that's why I like it. I did purchase it before this one, and I used it up, and I found that I liked it more as it was older. In the beginning, it was a little bit more wet. It wasn't giving me quite the volume, but after having it for a while, it kind of grew on me. and now I kind of love it. It's very lengthening. I go in with a couple coats. It's not clumpy or irritating or any of the things. I do get a little bit of transfer, again, common for me, so not a deal breaker, but y'all, this is a good mascara. And if you're gonna be paying high end, you'll want a good mascara, and this one's 20 bucks, which is cheaper than some of the others, so definitely recommend. By now you can figure out who's in the number 2 and who's in the number 1 spot, but coming in at number 2 is the Benefit Roller Lash. This is not a new mascara. It's been on the market for years, and y'all, I've used it for years. This is $29 at Sephora. It does say that it is supposed to be curling and lengthening and lifting. It actually says on the Sephora website that it is a satin mascara. So that's interesting. This wand is definitely more on the thin side. It's not thick and fluffy. It kind of has a little bit of a curve to it. And I really do like this for a lengthening mascara. This one's not gonna give you volume. So I typically go in with a 2-step system. We'll talk about that in a minute. This one's not gonna give you the volume, it's gonna give you the length. It does a really great job at separating. It does a really great job at lengthening. It is pricey, you know, $29, so you're spending a pretty penny for it, but I feel like I really enjoy the way that my eyelashes look when I'm wearing this mascara, and it's a great second step for me after going in with a volumizing mascara, because volumizing mascaras can be a little bit on the clumpy side, and so this really spreads out the lashes, lengthens them, and makes them look beautiful. So that means coming in the number 1 spot is the one that's been my favorite for a while, and this is the Lancome Mascara Big Volumizing Mascara. It is $30 at Sephora, so the most expensive one we are talking about today. It does say that it's long wearing and volumizing, but I really like this for the volumizing effect. It says that it's going to give you your most dramatic lashes yet, a false lash effect with 12 times the volume and 24-hour wear. I will say, if you are not careful, you can get spider lashes with this one. It is a very, very thick wand. I like to go in with a couple coats, and they can kind of stick together because it is going to give you the va-va-voom volume, which is why I typically go in with this one first and my roller lash second to kind of separate and spread and lengthen. But this does a really great job at volumizing, a really great job at making my lashes look full. It's long wearing. Again, I can get a little bit of smudging on the top after a long day, but I mean, I just wipe it off. It doesn't bother me too much. But this has been my go-to for a really long time. This combination has been my go-to for a really long time. And I love going in with first the volume and the lengthening to get my perfect lash. It's expensive. I think you should always purchase these on a sale. If you're gonna spend big dollars for a mascara, get it when they're on sale. But y'all, it's so worth it, and I love it so much. So if we're going back to the Lash Stash to Go, my number 1 is not in here, of course, being the Lancome. You have my number 2, the Roller Lash, but if you're kind of looking for like an all-in-one and you want to try these out, but you're thinking, okay, cool, Kelly, like you use 2 mascaras, but I want to use just one. If I was going to take these and go in with my voucher, thinking I was only getting 1 mascara and 1 mascara only, I would probably do the Rare Beauty one. I feel like it's kind of the best of both worlds. It's gonna give you the volume, it's gonna make your lashes look full and beautiful, it's long wearing, it's comfortable. I mean, it's also like the cheapest. If you're into tubing mascaras though, that's been your thing lately and you really enjoy a tubing mascara, I would definitely exchange this for the Tartlette tubing. I wanted to try this out. I wanted to see what all the rage was about. So if you're interested in trying this out, I definitely think this kit is the way to go, and this is a really good tubing mascara, although a lot of y'all have been telling me to check out the e.l.f. So I want to check out the e.l.f., but these are mascaras at Sephora. So that's my thought on it. If I was gonna do Lash Stash to Go, I would either go with the Rare Beauty or the Tartlette. I enjoyed all of these mascaras overall. Like I said, none of them were like horrible. I wasn't like, wow, this sucked, stay away from it. But I thought that it might be helpful to rank them to let you know what's good, what's not. I will have this kit linked from Sephora down below, but it is limited edition. So if you're wanting to try it, I would do it sooner rather than later, just because they do these Lash Stash to Go's often, but they mix and match the mascaras. So if these are the ones that you've been wanting to try, you may want to go ahead and pick that up. That's going to do it for this video. I hope that you found it helpful. I hope that you enjoyed talking about mascaras with me. That's going to do it for this one though. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.